Earlier in this show, we brought you to the annual meetings of the American Sugarcane League and to Louisiana rice groups. Generally speaking, these two commodities have little in common other than they're both grown in Louisiana.
In this week's Bottom Line, TWILA's Neil Melancon tells us another commodity important to Louisiana is bringing the two together.
As you saw early in the show, both rice and sugar had some major meetings here recently, enough to attract the attention of the governor. But both commodities, as well as all of Louisiana agriculture, are under some cloudy skies right now, and it has to do with one commodity in particular, oil. Many folks in Louisiana have already felt the sting of a downturn in the price of oil and gas. Louisiana's economy and tax base are just heavily dependent upon revenues from this industry. Simply put, the lower the price of gas, the less money that goes into Louisiana. While this direct effect can be seen, there's an indirect effect on agriculture. Lower oil prices combined with a stronger U.S. dollar mean less money for foreign countries to buy our ag products. Jim Wiesemeyer, Senior Vice President at Informa Economics, addressed the American Sugarcane League meeting here and told the audience that oil prices and farm products are strongly tied together.
You will see a bottoming in a number of agricultural markets when oil bottoms, whatever that level is, whether it's in the mid-20s, $20, $15, it won't last there very long. The upside is limited for oil, but I think that's going to put the bottom in.
The other major market mover is, of course, China. With their economy stagnant right now, Wiesemeyer said they don't offer much in the way of relief for either agriculture or oil.
We are in a China-centric world because they're the #2 importer of oil right now. Just a few years ago, they didn't import 1 barrel of oil, so we have to watch their economy, and they're a big purchaser of a number of U.S. farm products.
The bottom line is every part of Louisiana's economy, be it oil and gas, Louisiana agriculture, or higher education, is under a lot of pressure right now. And the only thing we can really do is dig deep and hope for clearer skies to come. For This Week in Louisiana Agriculture here in Lafayette, I'm Neil Melancon.
We've had Jim Wiesemeyer on the show before, and what's really cool about him, Kristen, he's very insightful. He knows about ag finance, he knows about politics, and he's able to deliver them in a very interesting way that's nonpartisan. Like, he'll just poke fun at both sides, and I think that that's really what helps keep the crowd's interest in a subject that's often dry and kind of hard to get.
It really seemed like it. It was a good interview. Next week, we'll have more from him and Neil on how some specific farm commodities will fare this year. That does it for this edition of TWILA. Be sure to join us next week when AJ Sabine will bring us much more from his amazing trip to South Africa with the LSU Ag Leadership Class 14.
Until then, you can watch all of our stories online at twilatv.org, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
For all of us here at TWILA, thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again right here next week.